Hello, my name is Yanni. I'm the owner of Ecommerce, a full-service Amazon agency where we work with a little bit over 20 brands, and I'm also e-commerce sellers. I've been selling on Amazon and all the platforms for some years now. We've done a little bit over £4 million, maybe even 5 by now, but I have to check on those numbers. So today I want to speak about the different platforms: Amazon, eBay, TikTok, and TikTok Shop more specifically, and Shopify. So we've sold on all of them, and I have a lot of opinions for all of them. But let's first start with Shopify. Shopify, as you know, it's where you build websites. I do think Shopify is great. What I don't like about websites and Shopify specifically is, and websites in general, to be honest, is you need to pay a lot for traffic. So Amazon, eBay, and TikTok, they have their own traffic, and we pay for it via fees. On websites, you have to produce your own traffic. What do I mean by that? So if you create a Shopify store and it looks amazing, nobody will come to it unless you produce traffic somehow. And you can do it via Meta ads, you can do it with Google, you can do it with social media. There's many ways, right? And I'm not a big expert on websites, but we do have one. And I know we spend a lot of money on ads to get traffic in. So if you're starting a website, make sure you know that you have to spend a lot of money on ads. Now, if you have a big following and your personality, that changes, but very rarely that's the case. So websites, great for autonomy. Yes, you have a lot of autonomy. The customer is more yours, but the issue is traffic. Do me a favor, type a product or type something on Google and see who comes up first. Usually Amazon, eBay, TikTok not really, but Amazon and eBay will have that keyword and they'll come up first, even many times before the brand itself. So traffic is going to be the big part. In my opinion, if you want to do a website properly, have a good emailing list, give subscription and save if you can. Make sure you stand out and make sure you're giving great discounts and you actually care about the customer. Call them, email them, give them great offers. Make sure you're going the extra mile, because Amazon will take the customer. They've done it and they keep on doing it. So website, it's a lot of work, and in my opinion, you have to have a good amount of budget. Now let's go to eBay. eBay is one of my favorite platforms, and not the favorite. We started on eBay by selling books, and eBay is great. So it helps the sellers more than Amazon, that's for sure. Now, what I don't like about eBay, the traffic is not as much on Amazon. Now, I know people that, and we are on Amazon, eBay, of course, but I'll give you an example. So, and our height on eBay, we're doing about 20,000 pounds a month, and that's our height. And on Amazon, we're doing close to 200,000 a month. So that gives you the difference. And we're selling the exact same products, the exact same number of products, no difference, running ads on both platforms, but still that was a huge difference. It's usually 8 to 10 times different for us, and for a lot of people who know in the game, it's 8 to 10 times difference in size of traffic and sales. Now, I do like eBay because you get instant disbursements, seller support is much easier and better, and customers many times seems to be easier. But again, it's the traffic part that I don't like. Fees are very similar. eBay used to have a lot lower fees, but now with the ads and a lot of other things, the fees have been a disaster. eBay for me is a sore point. I really wish someone was running it incredibly well and was competing with Amazon and TikTok, but at the moment, in my opinion, eBay is getting left behind. Yes, DVDs and books are great on eBay, but other than that, maybe close as well, but it's not where it should be, in my opinion. It's the first platform, it's the OG platform, so it should be top dog. Now let's go on to TikTok Shop. And TikTok Shop is all the craze right now. Everyone's going crazy about TikTok Shop. Always the best platform, has the most traffic. TikTok Shop is a super new platform, especially in the UK, but even in the US. It does have extreme amount of organic traffic, I have to say that. But it's such a new platform. And what I found on TikTok is that one day you can have a lot of sales, another day you can have a lot less sales. The consistency in sales is not there. And because it's such a new platform, it's very volatile. A lot of bugs. I'll give you an example. So we use Royal Mail, we use Amazon shipping, and when something gets delivered, it says delivered, and many times it's signed for, but the customer can still say it hasn't been delivered, and TikTok will refund them right away, which is great for the customer, but not as great for the seller. TikTok, what I'm doing right now extremely well is they're super aggressive. They're trying to get as many sellers as possible. They're discounting fees. They're giving shipping for free. For example, for sellers, I'm not sure if that's still the case, but before you had 2 to 3 months with no fees. So this way they're trying to push so much, and I appreciate that. That's what eBay should be doing. But TikTok is really coming from Amazon. TikTok Shop is coming from Amazon, and I don't see it slowing down unless they ban it, and all that traffic will still go somewhere else anyway. But TikTok is new. It is buggy. So go with that kind of thinking. And what I hate about TikTok is the disbursement. When you're starting out on TikTok, you probably get your money in a month. They have a 15-day plus disbursement, meaning that if someone buys something today, you dispatch it tomorrow and it arrives in 4 days, since the day of delivery, it will be 15 days from that when you get paid. So it can be 20, 25 days of payment. So cash flow, you need to be extremely careful. I've known people that have done extremely well on TikTok, talking about 20, 30, 40,000 in sales, and all their cash flow was gone and stuck on TikTok, and then they have money to buy stock because they weren't expecting for the cash flow to be that bad, especially if you come from a website or if you come from eBay where money's coming every 1, 2, 3 days. So TikTok is amazing, and I think as for private label and even reselling products, it's an amazing platform to launch. But you need to be careful because it's a new platform. And one thing to really keep an eye on is the shop performance score. Make sure you have it at least over 4.5, because if your shop performance is low, the traffic disappears. And of course, influencers and video, that's a huge amount of help. But from an organic standpoint, shop performance is super incredible. And understand your cash flow. I can't stress this enough. If you're on TikTok shop, understand the cash flow. People really get by surprise on that. Now, for the final, we leave Amazon. Amazon, a lot of sellers have a love and hate relationship. It's the king of traffic. It's the king of sales. It's still much bigger than TikTok, even if people don't think so. It is. Amazon is king. They need to be careful of TikTok. But what I like about Amazon is just everyone is on there. People have a level of trust of Amazon they don't have for any other platform. TikTok doesn't have it yet. eBay doesn't have it yet. Websites don't have it yet. People on Amazon just know if something messes up, Amazon will fix it. Now, what I don't like about Amazon is the seller support is a disaster. They can be a lot more helpful. If you have any issues, they don't cover them. It's like not even. Many times it's not like you're even speaking to a person, more of a robot. And everyone who sold on Amazon, they know that. Something else that I don't like about Amazon is they don't really care much about the sellers. If you, for example, they have the A to Z claims, and when something gets delivered, people can put A to Z claim, they get refunded, you can't really claim it back. Feedback sometimes can be very difficult to remove. So that part I don't really like. Of course, if you're doing Prime, it's easier. But the amount of lack of control you have, and that is something I'm not crazy about. Also, the payouts on Amazon are not the best. If you're a very old seller, you might have the instant payouts, which are kind of disappearing now. But if you're a newer seller, you're kind of getting paid every 2 weeks, which can tie up the cash flow, especially they don't give you all the money, they always hold an amount. For us, it's about a week to 10 days, and most sellers I know they're keeping about that. So if I have to rank him, I would say Amazon if I have to rank him first on traffic and sales, Amazon, TikTok Shop, eBay. Shopify is very difficult to say because you have websites like Gymshark that kill it, but to shop the website is something you have to really advertise. I can't stress enough for website. Super advertisement. So Amazon, king of traffic and sales for sure. Now, how would I rank him on control and ease of use? So control wise, website, of course, Shopify, eBay, Amazon, and TikTok Shop. Website is still, it has the most control. Like you're going to control almost everything on the website. You have total freedom in there. eBay is very similar. You'd be surprised. eBay gives you a lot of freedom. You can list a lot of products. You can speak with customers. You can email them. You can do a lot of different campaigns that you can do on Amazon. Of course, Amazon, a lot of lack of control, but still I would say more control than TikTok. TikTok lasts for control because it's a new platform, understandably so. So I hope you liked this video. A lot more to come, and I'll see you soon.